Well, so how prepared are you when the big Night Beats Betty U is live in Berkeley with what we all need to know to stay safe? Betty.
Juliet, these latest earthquakes are a reminder that we all live in earthquake country and should be prepared for the next big one.
12 pouches of water.
The recent earthquakes in Southern California were enough to get Sam Cohn to take stock of what he had at home. He bought an earthquake preparedness kit at Ace Hardware in Berkeley.
This combined with the wildfires is just kind of building into like, well, you know, it's not unreasonable that we might all have to leave like for a weekend, or that, you know, the power's going to get shut off if PG&E shuts off the power or something like that.
Do you feel confident that if we had a major earthquake here, you would be prepared?
Yeah, somewhat, yeah. I think I have enough that I can get by for a few days, whatever I can figure out.
It's recommended that you have a minimum of 3 days worth of supplies. On top of food and water, a flashlight, first aid kit, extra batteries, a whistle to signal for help, and a wrench or pliers to turn off utilities. It's also best to store your disaster kit at home, work, or in your car.
The orientation of the fault is very similar to what we see in the Bay Area. These are vertical strike-slip faults.
The USGS says the Ridgecrest fault orientation is a lot like what we have in the Bay Area.
The depth of the earthquake is more or less what we would expect in the Bay Area. So the shaking that was felt locally in the Ridgecrest area is very similar to what we would feel in the event of a San Andreas, Hayward, or Calaveras type event of this magnitude.
Earthquake experts say the likelihood of a larger earthquake in the next couple of days is very small, but there is a good chance that region could get more 5 magnitude aftershocks.
Foundation's bolted for our house. Of course, we had to do that for our insurance. Way back when we bought our house, we don't have an earthquake kit. I feel like I should have.
And the city of Berkeley sits on the Hayward Fault. Now, a study done in 2014 by the Public Policy Institute found that only half of Californians at that time had an earthquake kit. Juliet?
Yeah, time to get one. All right, Betty U live in Berkeley. Thanks, Betty.